Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. I just finished up a male human mage. I want to do a female elven character. I originally started as a rogue. I started out actually as a dual wielder. I didn't really like it. I was like, I don't like this very much. I wasn't getting it very well. So after the Pride Demon and we got to Haven, I respect, and I did some archery for a little while. But I got to thinking about it. What if, why not? There were some things I wanted to explore with the mage class. Like, I went back to the Deep Roads and replayed some of that stuff with that shield we get from the Jaws of Hakken, that rift shield or something. And wow, those guys with the machine guns just melted away once they opened fire on me because they were taking all that damage back at them. I mean, the numbers couldn't even keep up. I mean, they were just all over each other. And there's some other things I might like to retry, but and another thing is, well, what about maybe I should play as a dwarf at some point? Or I could play as a rogue dwarf. And I suppose play as a Canary, and maybe do a Canary warrior. So I think I'm going to put the rogue off for another thing, and for this, we're going to go back to being a mage again. But the main thing, well, there's two main differences. My last character, a human male mage, was semi-Andrastian. He started out, his faith wasn't very strong, but it got stronger as it went, and he came to believe that, yes, I am the Maker's chosen. And he romanced Cassandra. And he was rather anti, like, the elven gods. He didn't do that ritual at the Temple of Mythology. No, we're not going to do that. It's all a bunch of false god stuff, so we're not going to do that. Well, for this playthrough, we're going to do an elven female. We're going to romance Solus, and we're going to make a bunch of different decisions. Like Maxwell, the human male, he allied with the mages. This time we're going to go the Templar route. And besides, I think the Calpurnia questline is much more interesting than the Samson questline. And we're going to make a bunch of different choices, but the main thing to know about our new character, let's make her. We have a new background for this character. For instance, the hero of Ferelden survived and married, it was a male warrior, I believe, married Anora, and they came to rule Ferelden. Morgan did the god baby ritual. Alistair was executed. I don't know if you could keep Alistair alive if Anora becomes queen by herself. I mean, I have no idea if you can keep Alistair alive. I haven't played Origins enough or researched it enough to know how that works, but but that's a huge difference there. So the god baby and Anora being in charge. Those are major differences there. Oh, and the ruler of Orzammar is now Balin rather than Harrimont. Other things have stayed the same, but we got some differences in the background. And then in Dragon Age 2, Hawk is now a male warrior. Bethany, I believe, went off with the Wardens. I think that's what happened to Bethany. I think that's what I chose to happen to Bethany. And most importantly, I suppose, is Hawk sided with the Templars rather than the mages. Anyway, for our new character here, like I said, this is going to be a female elf. And I played like 5 or 6 hours as a rogue here. Started out dual wield, didn't really like it very much. Then I went over to Archer. That was okay. I could deal with that. But like I said, there was some things I wanted to check out with the mage a little bit differently. I'm going to start this on normal. I'm going to bump it up to Nightmare after we get past the Pride Demon. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the frickin' Pride Demon. Well, I'll bump it up to Nightmare once we get... So, we have... Okay, enslaved long ago by humans, most elves still live as second-class citizens within human cities. Elves who reject this life are known as the Dalish, nomadic wanderers who strive to keep the ancient elven religion and traditions alive. You grew up in the wilderness, a member of the Levellan Dalish clan, and apprenticed to its leader and guide, the Keeper. The clan wandered the northern free marches, and you had little need to interact with humans until the Keeper sent you to the Chantry's conclave as a spy. What happened there, she said, would impact not only Dalish, but indeed all else. She could not have known how right she was. Okay, so we're going to import this new state. Yes. Okay, got a new state. New world state. Elf root. Well, now I'm an elf. Elf root's even more important. Of course, us elves, we just call it root. Didn't Blackwall say something like that to Solus or something or other? What do you elves call it? Alright. Definitely want to make her... Now that face is too narrow. A more round face. Yeah, here we go. Let's go with this one. I want to make her really elfy looking, and I think this is the most elfy looking hairstyle. So go with that. Anything else? Oh, I want to get rid of the scar. You don't need no scars. No, 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 no. I think I want to... Do I want to change the color of the tattoo? I know the ones in the Temple of Mythal have greenish tattoos, but I want to go with something a little bit different. Here it just gets lost. Here it's black. Ooh, right about there. That looks good. And I'm definitely want this tattoo because my understanding is this is the Mythal tattoo. So we're going with somebody whose tattoos represent Mythal. And let's see, let's accept these changes. And this time let's actually name the character. Last time I just hit accept by accident and we got the default name of Maxwell. No, 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 not Maxwell. We're going with Tonillia. Alright, so here we have Tonillia. Now, why is Tonillia reaching over and above the Divine's hand? Didn't Maxwell reach out and not reach it? It's kind of like the Michelangelo's David and God portrait. But here, Tonillia actually reaches above and beyond the Divine's hand. Yeah, I gotta do a dwarf at some point. I've never done a dwarf. I have done human and elf. I've never done dwarf in this game.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now.
Because I don't want to die?
Destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Oh, look, I should mention, besides romancing Solus, the idea behind Tonillia is she's very pro-elven and kind of resentful of humans for the way that the elves have been treated. So that's why she's an angry elf. And I saw a video on Sarah commenting on a Solus Inquisitor romance where Sarah says, "I'll bet when he does it, he yells Elven glory." Well, Tonillia probably does too, Elven glory. So that's kind of where Tonillia is coming from, is Elven glory. She's resentful, she's angry about the way elves have been treated, and she wants elves to get more respect and all. So that's where she's like, right now, here's Cassandra saying, well, you're guilty. We know you did it. And I'm gonna kill you. And so she's like, that's just kind of what I expect from these humans. So we're just not even gonna say anything.
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra. Whatever you think I did, I'm innocent.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Oh, another difference I should say about this playthrough. Last playthrough was very, very completionist. This one is not nearly going to be as
It's a massive rift
completionist.
into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
So if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing. They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
All things in this world are finite.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Oh, there's some trials I want to do. Apparently you can't do this from the main menu. You can only do this from here. I definitely want even ground, where enemies scale to be at least the same level. I don't know. We'll get that afterwards, I think. Maybe. I don't want that. I don't want that. Might go with that, but there's a place where that actually matters for an achievement. We'll do it later. Don't want to do that. I definitely want to do that. And this I'm not so sure. Apparently it I guess you get some new kind of bears? I don't know. And we're playing right now on normal. But we're going to bump it up to Nightmare after we get done with the Pride Demon.
Pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Run away. You're panicked. Don't come after me. Aren't you supposed to be panicked? Yes. God. Don't hit me. Go after Cassandra.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
A demon attacked me. What was I supposed to do?
You don't need to fight.
Are you saying it won't happen again?
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you.
You should. That's your job.
Your life is threatened enough as it is. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Ooh. What did we just get? Oh, I don't need that. Let's get... I don't know why we get 2 of those. What's over here? Aha, money. What's over here?
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Plus R3 to lock on a target. Ah! Stop following me! Cassandra, help! Help! Aha, that's how we lock on a target. Okay. I never knew that before. Oh well. Silly me.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Lesser shade, huh? Oh, you went down here, huh? Well, I don't know how useful this R3 function is, but whatever. Now I know I got it.
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
God damn you. How dare you? Getting back over here. It's over here. Oh, sorry. Well, don't need it. If nothing else for selling.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
We need a target. Here we go.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Are you with the Chantry, or...?
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
Our angry elf doesn't give a crap about dwarves. Dwarves and elves haven't had terrible relations. It's been the humans who've been the problem.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
I'm just trying to get through this alive.
Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
I just picked up a new staff. Let's check that out. Yeah, it does some more damage, and it's got more willpower. That's good. Solus, what do you got? Same thing.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
I can't see. What's going on? Get out of my face!
Back me up!
No, 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 no. How do we... Still not sure how this R3 thing is working out. Because I want to get the ranged guys. The other guys I at least can run away from. But those ranged guys can hit me from anywhere. Isn't there something over here? No? No? Why did BioWare come up with this immolate thing? I wonder. I mean, it's just so much worse than, or I don't know if it's called immolate or flash fire. But it uses all your mana, and on top of that, it's got a slow cooldown. It's just, it doesn't do as much damage as the one where it's got an area of effect. I'm just like, I watched somebody else talking about a mage setup, and they were the same. It's like, I'm not going to use that. what do I got here? I see. Back me up. Help!
One down!
Back me up. Now, who is likely to die? Let's give this to Varric, I think.
You are Dalish, but clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
Yes.
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
We are both of the same people, Solus.
The Dalish I met felt differently on the subject.
Can't you elves just play nice for once?
Nope.
My magic cannot stop your mark from growing further. For your sake, I suggest we hurry.
Okay. I need as much money as I can get to
are
buy
you in it?
crafting
I don't
supplies.
remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I found out with this golden nug thing. Yeah, you get top tier weapon schematics. But you still got to come up with the crafting material to make them. Ah, get away from me! Get away! Is there another wraith out there? There is. Make this thing stop.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Oh, is there something about no? Elf root, or as we elves like to call it, root.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
Yay! We leveled up. So, what is this fire thing we've got called? Flash fire. I don't like it. It's 20-second. What's the cooldown on that? 16 seconds. This got area of effect 3 meters. Does just as much damage. And just about half the mana. What good is flash fire? I don't get it. It's worthless. It's worthless. I think what I'm going to get is Winter's Grasp. And we're going to put it over here. And we'll put Chain Lightning over here. Anybody else leveling? No. No. Let's check in on behaviors. Let's go with 20. Cassandra. You don't need any reserve. Let's go with 10. Yeah, well, now let's give it with 20 for now anyway. Solus. Okay, 30. And Varric. I'm going to put you down at 20. I think Varric should have more health than us mages. Let's see where your health's at. 500. Solus 450. Cassandra 560. And Tonillia 456. So, Varric has got a little bit more health. Oh, and tactics. I don't know about shield wall. I'm going to take her off of shield wall when we're done here. She may need it to get some guard. But on the whole, she doesn't use it very well. And I don't think I want you using caltrops. Well, you ain't got much else to use. What's the cooldown on this? 16 seconds. Cooldown on that one is what? 8 seconds. You can go ahead and use it for now.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Whatever it is, it definitely is useful. Alright, well, I'm going to end this here. Next episode, we'll take on the Pride Demon. But until then,